It's me, Vanessa. Hello. Um, so today I am happy to live another day of life. It means I have purpose and a reason to live. God has a plan for me. Um, and I shall continue on that journey, right? That's what we shall say for today. Um, so let's see. What do I talk about today? Well, lately I've been having to deal with me. That's what I've been working on. But I think we're always working on ourselves our whole lives, right? Because we're never going to be perfect. We're always going to need something to work on. I mean, that's just reality. But I guess it's a little bit harder right now because I'm dealing with my imperfections. And that's hard because I don't like to deal with my imperfections. I like to think that they're not there, I guess you would say, or that that I'm a pretty good person, so it's okay. But you know, reading in Galatians um, doesn't really matter. uh, so it's hard because I have to dig. I guess it's hard because I gotta dig deeper. It doesn't mean I don't want to. It just means that it's getting a little bit rougher. You know, it's not the like, oh, I'm a follower of Jesus. Ooh, this is so much fun. You know, this is like, I'm a follower of Jesus and I want to have more of Jesus exude from me and less of my flesh. So I gotta like start working on it, you know? And so it's a work in progress. And I'm excited to see where this goes. My personal progress as a person. When I was younger, I guess I grew up a Catholic, so I wouldn't have thought that I, would have transitioned. Well, I guess, we're all Christians, but I make that transition. Growing up, I didn't really know that much about Jesus Christ, so I didn't see myself in the future as an adult, reading the Bible, learning, and just because as a kid, that isn't what I had learned. And now that I'm growing older, and I found myself reading the Bible and learning the truths of Jesus and God, and all that goodness. It's a whole lot of goodness there. Um, it's interesting because at this age, some people who have been in, religion or Christ, known about Jesus a lot longer than I have. So I've only known Jesus for maybe about 2 years. I mean, I knew of Jesus, but I didn't know Jesus, if you know what I'm saying. And he's a game changer, definitely for me. And so for some, maybe for other people who have learned and knew about Jesus and accepted Jesus as their Lord and Savior years ago, when they were younger, I think maybe they're like at a different. We all go through, patches, but maybe at a different patch where they're learning different things about themselves at this age. So it's interesting because I'm what 23, gonna be 24 in like a couple months. Yeah, a couple months, I guess. And I'm learning a whole lot more about myself than I thought I would, just in general, because you go around living life thinking you're a good person, and you realize that that's not enough, and it's not good enough, and that's when you're like, okay, you read Galatians and you learn what doesn't matter, it's okay, and that's man, reading Galatians and understand, because I had read Galatians, but I didn't, like, it didn't hit with me. I just kind of read it, and that was it. But going through it again and like realizing what it says and understanding and really like taking in these truths, um, it was so powerful for me. It's kind of what I needed to hear, to know that I'd be okay. It's very helpful for me in these moments of like trying to be a better Christ-like version of myself and giving myself that that space to fall back and be okay and say, well, you're not perfect, Vanessa, and it's all right. It's okay. You're not meant to be. You never will be, as long as you're in your flesh. And so that's kind of hard for me to learn. But then also at the same point, learning about how it's okay that Jesus will still love me and he always will and always has. He doesn't see me that way. He doesn't see all. Like, he just sees me. And it makes me so happy. And, I'm like, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my gosh, he sees me. He sees all, like, the bad stuff that I am. And, like, stuff that, people close to me don't even really see. Stuff I didn't even know I had in me until I got older and, like, thinking back about what I did in the past, or like thoughts that go through your mind, and like how your mind processes things, and you're like, that's such a nasty thought, or like, that's such a bad way of thinking. And it's like, man, Jesus knew all of that about me and knew it was wrong when I thought, oh, it's not that big of a deal. But he still loved me because he didn't see that. And it was really nice when I learned about that, and it was eye-opening for me, um, just in so many different ways of like how to accept myself and to accept others. Because I guess I'm one of those people that are like rule followers, that are like, do this, do this, do that. Doesn't say you can do that, and it's like some things. Hey, it doesn't matter. We're not here to judge people. We're not here to condemn them in that way. That's God's decision, what they do with their lives, and we're all not perfect, so we can't judge. We don't know their walk of life, and they don't know mine. You know. Um, so yeah, I am a work in progress, and I don't want to make this video too long. It's 8 minutes already. For me, that's long. I don't know. I could talk forever and ever, I guess. But on the gist of it, I am happy. Moving forward with my life with Jesus Christ. It's trying to make him the center of it all in all that I do, and in the hopes of one day being in his presence and him saying that I am a good and faithful servant. And I think that's all what we want, all for all of us, and I will continue fighting the good fight. Until next time, have a good one. God bless. Bye.